Toddlers, part of their nature is to have temper tantrums. They're in a developmental stage where they struggle with who they are, what they want. And so it's a real challenge with children and temper tantrums. The biggest challenge for most families is when you go out in public, when you go shopping. At home, you know, you have your timeouts and other things that are generally straightforward, but when you're in public, that's very difficult to do. And most moms and dads, when they're going shopping, have an agenda. You've only got so much time. You've got to get so many things done, and so you're focused on what you're trying to accomplish. And the child, if we looked at their perspective, it's, I'm supposed to sit in this chair and go past candy, games, toys, food, and just sit here and be good. Are you kidding? You know, I'm a toddler. And so as adults, we don't really look at it that way, and so we get into trouble. We throw the kid in the shopping cart, start down the aisle, and soon the kid wants this and that, and soon you have this kid that's screaming and yelling, you're embarrassed, and you want to just turn around and go home. And I would suggest that there are a few simple things that you can do to try to avoid those kinds of disasters. First, just a little preparation. If the child is old enough to understand some language, you tell them that we're going to go on an adventure, and I need a helper. And you might, for instance, give the child the shopping list so they have some ownership in what's going on. And what do you want to get at the grocery store? You know, what's your favorite cereal? I want you to pick yours out. So a little preparation goes a long way. Once you get to the store, you need to keep them busy. If you're so focused on looking for everything and you forget the child, he's going to start making you aware that he's there. So you go down an aisle that you know there are things that he'll want, and you give him choices. Instead of letting him just pick anything, you say, do you want this cereal or that cereal? Let them make a choice. And then you let them hold it. You get their hands busy, get them busy, looking at the pictures. And you can go down one or two aisles and keep them busy holding things that, again, they choose because you've given them a choice of two things that are acceptable. I would recommend you don't go down aisles that he's going to want things that he can't have. Just park him at the end of the aisle, run and grab it while you've got him busy doing something, and then get what you need out of that aisle. It helps to have them interact a little bit. Again, if you're just so focused and getting out of there as fast as you can, and he doesn't have any chance to get your attention, he's going to figure out ways to get it. And then at the end, sometimes it's helpful to have them hold stuff. As you're leaving the store, his job is to take care of this stuff that he bought. And then, of course, at the end, you want to give him some positive reinforcement. Something that says you did a good job, and instead of just taking it for granted. So those, I think, are some principles that tend to help. They don't always work, but they sure make it a lot easier in most settings.